Yo guys, what's going on? It's Dueling Unlocked here, and today we got for you a brand new mid-July tier list. So we got all the decks here that we're gonna change and put everything here. The new box was released July 4th, so we've seen about 10 days with the new box of tournament data. What does that mean? Where the deck's gonna go? And all that good stuff. Well, let's start off with what decks I think are going to be high rogue. Then there's tier 4, tier 3, tier 2, and tier 1. So, first off, I think Gearfried is going to be high rogue. As well as Live Twins. They do have the Live Twin Unchained variant now, which is pretty decent, so that definitely will go up there. Evil Eye. As well. Honestly, Tenyi at this point has dropped down to mid-rogue, which is a bit weird, right? It's just like they don't do enough. They're still good, but you know, it is just what it is. I do think Fluffles got a big buff from the box. They were here somewhere, but now they have finally made it to the high rogue status. They got their edge of sight, so they can do some things on your opponent's turn. Really decent. Here's the mid rogue option. Their high rogue. We'll probably still put Neosu Bell in the high rogue option. You know, it's close. Blue Eyes, this isn't even supposed to be, I don't know why it's this Blue Eyes, but I think Blue Eyes is tier 3 worthy. It's still, like, it's still got lots of different plays with Successor Soul, Ultimate Fusion. It's won some tournaments. It's hard to put it here. It does probably see a lot of representation. You probably could argue it anywhere from, like, bottom tier 2, top of tier 4, anywhere around here. I'm gonna put it in tier 3. Zombies has not been performing that well at all since the new box. Maybe it's just because I don't know exactly why, but we're gonna put it in tier 4 for Boulder Rock. It definitely could probably go up, but I haven't seen the results this month. Maybe maybe it'll get better. We'll see. But for now, Boulder Rock Zombies are gonna be tier 4. And then we have Shaddolls. Shaddolls, I had like a tier 1, I think, last time. This was our tier list last time, if you guys want to see. Shaddoll and Rockets tier 1, Blue Eyes tier 2, and then all these guys tier 3. I don't have that opinion anymore. Anywhere close, actually. I think Shaddolls is tier 3. They haven't like done too much either, but they've done enough, I think, to be tier 3, and I don't think they get that much representation, to be honest with you. So, tier 3 for Shaddolls. PKs, I'm going to put in tier 4. They've actually gotten a few tops. I think less Lancias in the meta definitely helps them, for sure. Lunalight is going to be another high rogue deck. Tachyon. Honestly, I'm probably going to put BLS in mid-rogue along with the Mech Knights here. And we'll see if that changes down the line. Buster Blader with like the floor could be like a high rogue. It's got some pretty good plays. Like the turn 1 play can be pretty good. Which, speaking of the floor is pretty decent. I'd probably put it tier 4 within the PK and the Boulder Rock. This would probably go up a bit, like around probably like here. If we go like left to right from order to of it being better to worse. Alright, I think I did overestimate the Earth Machine. I don't think anyone's even tried Earth Machine, to be fair, like with the limit 3s. Like, they unlimited it. It didn't really even do much, so unfortunately, it's going into mid-rogue. I wish it was doing better, but I think Sky Strikers probably go top of high rogue to even potentially tier 4, but for now I'm going to put it top of high rogue. Rom, I mean, Raw is annoying. I think we'll put it into tier 4. The thing is, Raw can, like, this, it's hard to out Raw. It always is going to be annoying unless you play, like, DD Crow. Schoolmeister can stop a lot of it, but it doesn't stop everything. So, so keep that in mind. Mayakashi, I had tier 3. I think with the new decks, it has dropped probably to tier 4 here as well. Rockets, I had a tier 1, but I think it goes to tier 2 now, mainly because of Unchained. Unchained is going to keep a lot of these decks that like to pop, like Mayakashi and what was the other one? Rockets. Duh, I'm literally just saying it. But yeah, it's gonna keep those decks in check for sure. So do keep that in mind. Which Shiranui is gonna go into tier 4 as well. So we have Shira, zombies, and all that as well. Here we have Tachyon. I think Tachyon is a high rogue, potentially even better than Strikers. It's got a pretty good turn 1. They can play limit 3 back row now. If they go turn 1, they get the counter trap set up. It's hard to beat them. For sure, so. Next up we have Cyberse Quantum, probably be mid-rogue. Oh, is this supposed to be... Oh, I guess if we're considering this Dark Fluid, we could put Dark Fluid into high rogue. It does feel like it loses to Disruption pretty easily, so I could see an argument for mid-rogue as well. But we're going to put it here. Honestly, Ancient Warriors, Hats has convinced me. Ancient Warriors can go mid-rogue. It's decent. It's got like a lot of ways to bounce your opponent. And it can pop off sometimes, so I think it deserves to go up a spot. Anything in the don't try it section. Honestly, at this point, I almost want to put Time Lords in the don't try just so people won't play them. But it still could probably do something. I haven't seen Magic Key in a while, but we're going to keep this list as is. Alright, now let's get to these other decks. Let's go with Nekroz. Nekroz Floor was an option, but I haven't seen too much of it. We're gonna just put it into somewhere in mid-rogue. A deck that's actually been doing decently, getting some good results, has been TGs. I think TGs has always been a pretty decent deck. Like, I think tier 4 is a fine spot for it. Then we have Sun Avalon. Sun Avalon's like gotten some good results. It's almost like it could be tier 3. It could be top of tier 4. I don't know if I want to put Sun Avalon in a tier, like, it's a pretty good deck. It's a pretty good deck, free to play. I just don't know if it's quite tier list worthy for the top 3 tiers. To be fair. So we're gonna put it here. Red Eyes Zombies. I don't know where that just went, but it went somewhere. Oh, here it is. We're gonna put this into probably high rogue. Just hasn't been performing as well as you think it would be. Mainly probably because Lancy and Schoolmeister is still a thing, so. Now we'll get to Performage. Performage, I think, is also tier 2 worthy. It's probably with the Rockets. Honestly, yeah, I would say so. As Rockets have been doing well. They haven't been doing as well after the new box because of Unchained, but they're still decent. I'd probably put Performage above them. And then Unchained. This is the new deck that's been doing fairly well in tournaments. At first, it took some people some time to get used to the deck, but now I think they are a little bit used to it. Sorry about that. Let me make sure this is going. All right, there we go. And now I think it's like a tier 2 list worthy for sure. And then Sacred Beast, as much as I like want to put it into tier 3, I don't think it's, I think it's just so many people are playing it that I think it's like a tier 4 deck. I would probably put it like top here, to be honest. Probably put Sage above this. And then I think this will be the final tier list. The meta is kind of nice just because there's not a clear tier 1 deck. Some things like I could see you change. You could put Rockets down a tier to tier 3 with the nerfs. I don't think I'll keep it top of tier 2. You potentially could move Sacred Beast up to tier 3. Could move Sun Avalon to tier 3. And then yeah, I think Red Eye Zombies could potentially also be tier 4. But this is going to be my tier list, guys. Let me know what you guys think. What you guys will move around. And I'll see you guys at the late July tier list or early August. Until then, see you guys next time. Peace.